Welcome to Ozona. It's a quaint, quirky little place on the west side of Palm Harbor. And this is Tampa Road, just west of Alternate 19. This specific section of Tampa Road is a short stretch of road that many people call home. The distance from this stop sign at the Pinellas Trail to this stop sign at Orange Street is less than 3/10 of a mile. In that short distance is Ozona Elementary School, the Pinellas Trail, and many families' homes. The streets are narrow, no shoulder, no street lights, and the road is shared by cyclists, school children, golf carts, people walking their dogs, and this.
You know what? People drive so fast here. I'm amazed at how quickly fast people drive through here in a residential area. We've got two dogs I take for a walk. Sometimes I'm just afraid to walk them because the cars are going so fast.
I'm just concerned about the speed of the cars going by here. I have 4 grandchildren and would like to have them come over and visit, but the speed here in the last third of a mile from the trail to the main road on where all the restaurants are at Ozona there is alarming.
The amount of traffic on this road and the amount of speed and the high speed that sometimes people go through. There are people that pass by here that seem like they're either on the Indy 500 or they're trying to go on the Autobahn.
Well, I've lived here just less than a year, and the things I've seen have been remarkable. People routinely driving down this street 50, 60 miles an hour. I actually saw a car pass a car doing the speed limit on the street, double yellow lines. I've seen numerous cars drive right through the stop sign at the Pinellas Trail.
If you didn't know any better, you'd think this stretch of Tampa Road was the local drag strip.
The first Thanksgiving here in the house, we woke up about 1 in the morning to people drag racing up and down the street. And I actually took photographs of their starting point the next day.
So to prove it to you and ourselves, we bought a radar gun and set up a video camera and clocked motorists during various times of the day. Here's what we found. This section of road is heavily traveled, and there are hundreds of vehicles that drive through here every day. It would be safe to say the number could be as much as 1,000 or more, especially when school is in session. So for easy math, let's say that 800 cars travel through this stretch of road every day. Our research provided the following statistics. Approximately 20% of the drivers drove 25 or under. That's around 160 vehicles. These people are loved and appreciated. Another 20% drove between 25 and 30, so another 160 vehicles. The next group drove between 30 and 34. They make up the largest percentage of offenders at over 30%, or 220 cars and trucks. A close second are those speeding through between 35 and 40. That's 25% of the traffic, or another 200 cars. And closing out our research were the real special people who drove over 40 miles per hour. That's over 80 cars that drive through a residential neighborhood at deathly speeds, many of which we estimate were traveling in excess of 50 miles per hour. This means that approximately 80% of the vehicular traffic on this short stretch of road exceeds the posted speed limit, with nearly 30% of which drove a minimum of 10 over. It doesn't matter what time of day or what day of the week, people seem possessed to get to the next stop sign 10 seconds faster at the risk of injuring or killing someone. Let's look at the statistics for a moment to really grasp what we're saying. Florida is the #1 state in the country for pedestrians killed by motorists. Pinellas County is near the top of that list. The short distance between stop signs means motorists are accelerating at extreme rates, making it even more dangerous. Vehicle stopping distance improves by 45 feet when traveling 25 miles per hour versus 30 miles per hour. And it's even more dangerous when it's a commercial vehicle. When hit by a vehicle traveling at 20 miles an hour, pedestrians have a 90% survival rate. When hit by a vehicle traveling at 30 miles an hour, pedestrians have a 50% survival rate. And when hit by a vehicle traveling at 40 miles an hour, pedestrians have just a 10% survival rate. We can only imagine what the odds are when hit by someone traveling 50 miles an hour. I could go on, but let's think about it for a second. A heavily traveled narrow stretch of unlit road, less than 3/10 of a mile from stop sign to stop sign, with nothing but cyclists, an elementary school, golf carts, pedestrians, families, homes, pets, and frightened people. It is our hope that we can get this taken care of quickly and without having to share this video with the general public or news outlets. We understand it's impossible for you to be aware of just how out of control this traffic has become, which is why we presented the facts to you in this video. Swift and immediate action needs to be taken to remedy this hazardous situation before someone gets injured or killed. The numbers don't lie.